HarperCollins presents The Last Seance, Tales of the Supernatural, by Agatha Christie, read by Fenella Woolgar. The Last Seance. Raoul Dobreuil crossed the Seine, humming a little tune to himself. He was a good-looking young Frenchman of about 32, with a fresh-coloured face and a little black moustache. By profession, he was an engineer. In due course, he reached the Cardonnet and turned in at the door of number 17. The concierge looked out from her lair and gave him a grudging "good morning," to which he replied cheerfully. Then he mounted the stairs to the apartment on the 3rd floor. As he stood there, waiting for his ring at the bell to be answered, he hummed once more his little tune. Raoul Dobreuil was feeling particularly cheerful this morning. The door was opened by an elderly Frenchwoman, whose wrinkled face broke into smiles when she saw who the visitor was. "Good morning, monsieur." "Good morning, Elise," said Raoul. He passed into the vestibule, pulling off his gloves as he did so. "Madame expects me, does she not?" he asked over his shoulder. "Ah, yes, indeed, monsieur." Elise shut the front door and turned towards him. "If monsieur will pass into the little salon, madame will be with him in a few minutes. At the moment she reposes herself." Raoul looked up sharply. "Is she not well?" "Well." Elise gave a snort. She passed in front of Raoul and opened the door of the little salon for him. He went in, and she followed him. "Well," she continued, "how could she be well, poor lamb? Seance, seance, and always seance. It is not right, not natural, not what the good God intended for us. For me, I say straight out, it is trafficking with the devil." Raoul patted her on the shoulder reassuringly. There, Elise," he said soothingly. "Do not excite yourself, and do not be too ready to see the devil in everything you do not understand." Elise shook her head doubtingly. "Ah, well," she grumbled under her breath. "Monsieur may say what he pleases, I don't like it. Look at madame. Every day she gets whiter and thinner, and the headaches—" She held up her hands. "Ah, no, it is not good, all this spirit business. Spirits, indeed. All the good spirits are in paradise, and the others are in purgatory." "Your view of the life after death is refreshingly simple, Elise," said Raoul as he dropped into the chair. The old woman drew herself up. "I am a good Catholic, monsieur." She crossed herself, went towards the door, then paused, her hand on the handle. "Afterwards, when you are married, monsieur," she said pleadingly, "it will not continue, all this?" Raoul smiled at her affectionately. "You are a good, faithful creature, Elise," he said, "and devoted to your mistress. Have no fear. Once she is my wife, all this spirit business, as you call it, will cease. For Madame Dobreuil, there will be no more seance." Elise's face broke into smiles. "Is it true what you say?" she asked eagerly. The other nodded gravely. "Yes," he said, speaking almost more to himself than to her. "Yes, all this must end. Simone has a wonderful gift, and she has used it freely, but now she has done her part. As you have justly observed, Elise, day by day she gets whiter and thinner. The life of a medium is a particularly trying and arduous one, involving a terrible nervous strain. All the same, Elise, your mistress is the most wonderful medium in Paris, more, in France. People from all over the world come to her because they know that with her there is no trickery, no deceit." Elise gave a snort of contempt. "Deceit? Oh, no, indeed. Madame could not deceive a newborn babe if she tried." "She is an angel," said the young Frenchman with fervour. "And I shall do everything a man can to make her happy. You believe that?" Elise drew herself up and spoke with a
Sample complete. Ready to continue?